Alright, they said the rogue was going to be incredible, right? Meeting Stone's a good card. It's not a bad card. I actually like Forsaken Lieutenant a lot. Flybooter's kind of cool too. If you get the pirate synergies like Admiral Hooktusk, then this is the best card, and that's what we're gonna go for. On the last day of the meta, we're gonna try to make Admiral Hooktusk work. Grab the Gorilla Bot. It's early. We'll probably end up with a mech or 2 or 10 maybe. I was gonna say we keep getting amalgams in rogue decks, so it's a pirate, it's a mech. It could be our Admiral Hooktusk if we get offered a buttload of pirates but never find the Hooktusk, right? Pirate? Or a Gorilla Bot. I mean, Gorilla Bot's better. All right, let's say Gorilla Bot. That can discover an amalgam, which is yet another pirate. Let's grab the Peon. This is all garbage. We'll take a Razor Jaw. Gone Fishing, yeah, it's fine. Garbage here. Absolute filth. I don't want any of this. Your next Death Rattle minion costs 1 less to play, but it immediately dies when played. I guess Goldshire Knoll's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but we got a Scorpid and a Tooth. We got to pass 1, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't know. Probably Scorpid. Berserker is a better card. Knoll can be okay. I don't think so, no. When it's a 5-mana 5/4 rush, it's pretty bad, and it's usually more than that. When it's a 4-mana 5/4 rush, it's probably playable. It's not super interesting or exciting, and it's almost never that. And then that's when it's like okay. And then other times it's a 10-mana 5/4 rush or a 9-mana 5/4 rush or whatever. A horrible card. Let's take the Shadow Step. Good with our amalgams, maybe. Gorilla Bot, Scorpid, who knows? Got the Swashburglar. Getting close to our Pirate Dream. Absolute filth. Yeah, I mean, they're not good. When, again, you're losing to, like, all you really have to, like, above 2 wins, 3 wins, you're just losing repeatedly to Goliath. You know, the Mage deck with Rune. The Hunter decks with Primordial into Bloodseeker, into, you know, whatever nonsense. It's like, you're not ever getting ahead. And you're never, like, this is never going to catch you up when your opponent plays a 5-mana 6/6 that kills your guy. And then your next play is to play a 6-mana 5/4 rush that doesn't kill it. You just don't ever win those games. Mago, what's up, Mago? We'll take a dragon here over Kaka. We'll take a Battle Master over Kaka. I mean, these are all fine. I think I'll just take a Baba Naga. It's cheap. Should be fairly easy to activate. I think Stormin's a good card, but yeah, we'll just take a cheap card. Let's grab more Swashburglars. How many pirates are we at now? Let's just say 1, and then let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still need more pirates if we're gonna make Admiral Hooktusk work. I'm gonna need more pirates. Good rogue decks are my favorite. How this one? Hope this one turns out to be good. Yeah, me too. The rogue's almost always the most fun class when they don't arbitrarily nerf its offering rates. And right now it seemed like they let the reins up on like class cards for rogue and shaman and, you know, maybe druid and stuff. And I think that's actually good. I think that if that's all they did, I think this meta for the last week would have been very enjoyable. I think making it so raid bosses are back in 10% of decks instead of, you know, 0.2% of decks. And then making Colossal super common, and then making all the Explorers super common. I think that was, you know, an unfortunate circumstance. Bunker's fine. Man, I'm just not a bunker guy. This might be the Hooktusk deck. It could be. We gotta get offered the Hooktusk, ideally. Other than that, yeah. Necrium Blade, it's got some synergy with Dark Spear Berserker. That's about it. Let's just run an Octobot. I like Octobot. Man, Gone Fishing's good. Another Pirate's kind of good too. We need the Pirate that draws pirates. I just realized we don't have Hook Tusk yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm drafting this as though we're gonna get it offered. Murloc, the Murloc card's pretty bad. The Scorpion card is, or what is this thing? Octopus? This thing's pretty good. Alright, whatever. Can't say we didn't end up with enough pirates to conceivably do it, right? Garbage here. Just real, just caca. Caca all around. Hook Tusk is a mech, right? We can discover it with our amalgam. Could happen. I guess a 1-mana 1/3 is better than this. What if I get like a Primordial Explorer or something? What if I get 2 more amalgams? Could happen. None of them matter. Let's grab a dragon. I think Faceless is okay, but let's just grab a dragon. Put a dragon in the deck. More dragons? We have a couple of dragons now. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the amalgam, 5. More Scorpids. Got the Cutlass. Okay, now here's the Hook Tusk, and we're good, right? So how many pirates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we just need Hook Tusk. Alright, what does Sketchy do? I take 5 to draw 1 card. That seems bad. Alright, we'll take Candle Breath, because we do have a fair amount of dragons. Alright, let's delete the last bet. Let's bet on this one. Will we summon an activated Hook Tusk? I think we will, personally. I would say yes. Even though I've never done it, even though, you know, we don't have one in the deck. Alright. This looks good. This deck, I would say this deck is probably not super well positioned. For Rogue, I think every class has like 3 or 4 cards. You kind of have to have these cards to have success consistently. I mean, you never know. We might just be rolling hero cards. We might be discovering Sneeds and whatnot. But I think you really need to have the reconnaissances, the blood in the waters. Some sort of pirate package I think helps a lot for value. This guy, which is actually a big help to have him for sure. But if we're, you know, discovering, you know, explodinators, we're going to be in a big trouble. We're going to be in big trouble. Never bet against Redbeard for these kind of things. Hey, Exalter, what's up, dude? Yeah, don't bet against Redbeard. Why bet against Redbeard when you can bet on Redbeard? Is Dred's the older gentleman? He's definitely older than some. Younger than some Egyptian mummies. And yeah, he's a good guy. I wouldn't say gentleman. Dred's earlier today said that he was going to eat poo again. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily consider that the most gentlemanly behavior. He said he would rather eat poo than eat fruit, I think. Which was odd because I don't think anybody had asked, like, nobody posed the question to him. It was just like, hey. It's Truly despicable. He said dreads, not that people watch dreads. Some of us that watch dreads are young and handsome and charismatic. Myself, smelly head, young at heart. Rose. I think Merps was in there. I was in his stream. Nexty's one for sure. Then I would agree with that. Remember, we said we'd be in trouble if we're discovering explodinators. Remember that. Deck tracker. Switch servers, deck tracker stops working. He doesn't track European decks. Just kill this guy. I guess I could just zap this guy. I don't kill this one, but I don't have to give up my 3/4, and that's kind of nice. Were we listening to this earlier? I think we were, right? Sorry. If you watched me bang, you would think I'm 21, but only tier 3 subs get that content. Are you trying to incentivize people to a tier 3 sub or de-incentivize them? Disincentivize? Are you trying to prevent them from wanting to do that? I'm a tier 1 dread sub, and I'd like to keep it that way. So if he had hit here, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. All right, everybody predict what card we get from Swashburglar. If you get it right, I'm going to gift you a sub to Dreads' channel, okay? But if I get it right, then somebody has to subscribe to the YouTube. And I'm calling Ysera from Druid, okay? And you gotta, you know, I'm gonna gift it somebody a sub if they get it right. You only get one guess though. I'm only gonna gift the first person that guesses it right, but nobody's gonna guess it right. Do not just war gear. Oh, do you want a war gear? Well, I already decided. Pyroblast, ooh, good guess. Gigafin, ooh, good guess. Once the rope goes, I have to go. You can't get Swashburglar, only from another class, okay? I do not want a dread sub. You can get a sub to this channel if you don't want a dread sub. Only you, Yato, okay? Alright, last one. Giroux, Fire Sale, that's the last one. Get your asses over to the YouTube. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that seems unlikely to have happened. Alright, who's subscribing? Alright, is our YouTube count going up? My god, we just gained 100 subscribers. 200. Oh my god, it's going hog wild. Wait, somebody did subscribe. I don't know if they did just a second, but let's credit them. Oh my god, wait, we're only 6 away from 4,200. Okay, okay. Somebody calculate the odds on that? Like 1,000,000,000 to 1. Hey, where's my mech? I was gonna magnetize it this turn, I swear. Okay, well, I'm subscribing now. I just subscribed. Thanks, guys. You guys are doing great. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose it, so. Missed 8 face. Man, Refugee's gonna be so happy. We're just trying to get to the marijuana cigarette number. Wow, 4 new subs instantaneously. Wow. You guys held true to your bargain. Held true to your word. I didn't think anybody would. Honestly, I didn't think we would get you, Sarah. If you can believe it, I wasn't entirely convinced we would get you, Sarah. Well, I guess I could just play this song. It's free. my god, can we do it? Alright, we gotta try, right? We gotta try. Cool, I'm refreshing one more time. Man, 4,200. Thanks, guys. Alright, everybody's off the hook. Except if you want to keep subbing, it helps me out, so thank you. Bet's a bet. I gotta subscribe. Don't ever unsubscribe. Just, if you want to unsubscribe, just don't. But if you do, just mute notifications or something. But don't ever unsubscribe. Jane, how are you? What the hell is that? I mean, what the hell is going on? I guess how many cards am I burning? I want to burn more cards, so don't I? I think. I don't know. Maybe I should have waited. Alright, we gotta go use Sarah next turn no matter what. You hit a 1 in 10,000, I'll hit the sub button. No, it's like 1 in... How many sets are in? 7? With maybe like 200 sets or something? Or 200 cards in a set? Maybe like a 1 in like 1,500 maybe. 1 in 1,000. You know, we've done that game before and I never win. I always guess Elise or Mungoro if I can get Elise. Or I'll take something like that. I wish that didn't happen. No matter what, if we don't play it, we all unsubscribe. 1 in 1,500, he said casually. Less cards in arena, so not as high, but it's still ridiculous. That was a little ridiculous. I need him to trade. Wait, he's actually trading? Let's give him a wow. No! Not healing. Okay, fine. It's whatever. Alright, here we go. Is Bigfoot real? Yeah. Could take that. Okay, sure. I am gonna take this. I know. But Redbeard, you could have 4,000 more. I don't care. I still have 1 left in the deck. Hopefully we don't burn it. Shadow Step on the Sarah? Yeah, we could. I mean, really, we could, but... We might want Malagos to, like, blow up the board or something, right? Seems like the sort of thing I might want to do. If I could have done it next turn? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Saucy deck. That was a saucy game. Not bad for the first game of the night. Hitting a 1 in 1,500 call, getting, 10 new subscribers on YouTube. What the heckaroo? Did anybody clip that by any chance? Man, Refugeek, he's gonna owe me for that one. Usually we have to buy subscribers way more than a premium. We got 4,202 subscribers. Heck yeah, we're going for 5K. And once we get to 5K, I'm gonna let Refugeek retire once and for all. Imagine starting an arena game with a new deck and you get to watch this. Yeah, that was unpleasant for one player, I would imagine. It's tater tot time. I could go for a tater tot after that game. A tots need heatin'. Could give me a 2-drop. Could give me a Neptulon. Oh, that would've been kind of cool. Hater's gonna hate and a tater's gonna tate. Who would hate a tater tot? Should just play that, but I really kind of want to play that. I'll always be able to discover a pirate whenever I want, though. Will we summon a 100 dragon side bet? Agreed. You have to keep asking for things, because sure doesn't seem like you can miss right now. I don't want to get greedy, man. You know me, I'm not like Dreads. I'm not like Dreads. I'm not evil. I can play a 4-4 or I can play a 1-4. I don't know. I'm scared. These all stink. Those are big stinky. Guess next turn I get 3-5-5, 3-1-1s. Don't hate the Tate, it's great. Shaden, what the hell are you writing? I don't know if I would have played that. Maybe. Alright. This is not quote-unquote right. Oh no. Cutlass draws a million cards. This can get us something cool though, right? I thought I would get an Admiral Hook Tusk. Order? Did he mess up the order? Whirlwind for Octo? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. That gets buffed. I idolized Dreads and stopped washing my legs. I lost my job, and dogs chase me now. I believe it. Story checks out. We can hit, just play the 7, 0, 0. Or we can hit and shoot. And then I'm playing what? A 4 and a dagger, or a 2 if I draw it? What am I drawing? Oh, I'm getting a candle breath? Eh, fuck it. Wowza. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Wowza. Seems good. After you play a Naga, refresh 2 mana crystals. I'd hit and play the 7? Yeah, I think either one's okay, but this seems pretty good here. I wanted it to seem like I had a assassinate. So we can hit, and we can kill it pretty easily. None of this seems to be what I want. I guess I'll just take a gifts. Could just double trade. Does a new set release today? Yeah, about 11 hours. How's everybody doing? Pretty good, KD. Pretty good, Bloodguard. Yeah, give it about 11 hours. Make sure you watch Judge and Dreads and the Grinning Goats. Oh no, he ate my 10 drop. I'm excited because I got the day off for release. I don't, I gotta work. My boss says I gotta work. Deck tracker? Is deck tracker working again? Three in the morning Australian time. That's crazy. Well, looks like you gotta wake up at 3 a.m. Looking forward. I'm gonna be watching Savage do the ladder. Savage is a good guy. Don't be silly. You don't work anymore. That's sort of true. Because I haven't really had a job for over 4 years. It's kind of scary, but also kind of cool. Tell the boss you got Ebolas. Good morning, Red. Hey, Sharon Key. Sharon Key. I bet if Red were my boss at Target, he'd give me expansion day off if you want it. Sure. What do I care? Oh my god, get out of here, you giant moth. It's a moth that's been living in here for 2 days. Don't seem to know that he can go outside anytime he wants. Alright, I should take not contraband stash, but hear me out. What if we take contraband stash? It will continue to grow if you feed it light. Moths don't eat that, do they? I do my homework on Tuesday, so I have to do stuff tomorrow, but it won't be too bad. Just don't do it. Just never do homework, ever. Let's hit there. Maybe he hero powers, maybe he can't kill this. I need to graduate. What do you though? Can't you just invent something that everybody needs 4 of? It costs $79.99. Go down as the richest man that ever lived. Both in friendship and in financial authority. Stop this. Stop this right now. Are there any cool board interactions? Not that I know of. I know you can cut the candles. I know you can shoot the glass. I know you can break this idiot's wings. If anybody else knows anything else you can do, just let me know. Oh, I can turn my blood purple. Pirate time for Admiral Hooktusk? Just draw cards. I can kind of draw cards while still developing minions, right? Never lucky. So Swashburglars, I guess. That's not great. That one's pretty good. I guess I should swing too. And I suppose I can pre-hit it? Yeah, let's just pre-hit it. I'm not gonna redagger, I don't think. Say what you want about Ben, but man knows how to make a good game board. Do we say bad things about Ben? Which one did he kill? 2-3 instead of the 2-2 that can draw me like infinity cards? Guess stop my gorilla bot from working. Repeat for your beasts, not my pirates? I just won a Battlegrounds game while on 1 health for 5 turns. You flippin' did it. You did it, Melly, and I'm proud of you. I'm sweating. Bottle up that gamer sweat and sell it. Sell it. Should I draw cards this turn? Maybe. Very cheap. How many more mechs do I have? 1, 2? Here's 1. Dude, if we ever discover Hook Tusk, it's gonna be easy to activate it. The good old token rogue, we're trying here. Huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. So I should probably tag a few things. Let's start with a Drake. I don't know. Maybe go everything pays, right? Contraband kills? Wait, what's in contraband? Oh, everything +1/+1, you're right. Oh, but I could summon a 3/2, right? It's 50-50, I think. I don't think you get to pick. I thought I played the one you chose. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it just is a random one. The card doesn't change. It's not summoning a different card. It's summoning the same card and I think it's random unless you use a spell that splits the choose 1 to 2. Yeah, I think so. That would be my guess. Academic is such a fun card. Missed Espionage. I really wish Espionage drew you a card. Or two. Draw you two. Why not? 3/3. Big ol' whelp. This guy's got spunk. This is a spunky dude. He also has Raid Negotiator, Double Tyrant, Explorer, buttload of Humongoloid Dragons. It's your average druid for this meta, right? Destroy them. What's he been holding since turn 0? Probably an unactivated Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Okay, well, we beat the cheese, I guess. We beat the quadruple cheese. We had to build our deck from scratch, right? We had to play 5 Swashburglars and a contraband stash. We don't have the luxury of discovering repeatable tyrants. Well played. I think we played it well. I wanted that Espionage, but they were so low. It seemed like it could have been fruitful to... It could have been fruitful to take the damage. Deck seems fun. Yeah, it's fun. It was only inactivated because the opponent had multiple Dragon Queens. Well, they'd have to have 3. Right? So if they have 2, then one's in their hand, then the other one is activated. I had a deck once with Zephrys and 2 Dragon Queens. And most of the time we would just, have the Dragon Queen. We had another Dragon Queen and Zephrys in the deck. It was cool. Repeatable Tyrant sounds like a Guitar Hero band name. Yeah, didn't you hear? That's Dreads' band. Oh, sorry. That was the Eternal Dingleberries. My mistake. I could ping my own guy to get a spell. I hit, I ping. He still free kills my guy. Oh, it's a pretty good card. So we can hit in, hit in. Hero powers here. I can't deal 2. I mean, I don't know. There's so many things he can do, but maybe he has to invest mana to... Maybe he's not playing a 4-mana 5/7 because we're forcing him to make plays, right? Yeah, I mean, sure. So I want a dagger. I want to swing my dagger. Wickedy, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Wickedy. Happy birthday, Llama. Remember that game when you had your legendary dragons as the last 2 in your deck? I bet past Redbeard really wished Dredge was a mechanic. What was in the bottom there? It was like a Ysera and a Dragon Queen or something? Alexstrasza, I think? Something like that, right? I do recall that. Not favorably. Could play those 2. It's not my birthday. Every day's your birthday. Or can be. If you just believe. Could coin out the Battle Master. Hit, face, hit, trade. Maybe that's okay. He gets 2 cards. I have a Battle Master on, so I have a 5/5 against a 2/2. What's the alternative? To use the Goblin Prank. You go like 1/2/2 hit trade. We have a 3/3 and a 1/1 and a coin and a Battle Master. Maybe that's worth it. It doesn't seem like a good one to get. Sure. How long have we known each other now? If we met up IRL, I'm sure we would have a good time, probably. Wicked is such a sweet boy. Naked Battlemaster gets a lot better with Goblin Ooze in hand. That's true. But you have to assume it lives, that he doesn't deal 3. So he has to have no rush that can gain 3 damage. No Knight Captain. No Baba Naga. And then you have to play one of your shitty minions. Certainly not, like, impossible, but... Mountain Bear or Mida? Really want Mida, but I think we have to take Mountain Bear because this thing just kind of wins the game single-handedly. And maybe he doesn't get to keep it alive indefinitely now. Maybe. Any cuties in here? We got some cuties. Who the hell's face is that? It's disgusting. I vote we open a Pokemon pack for all the birthdays. We'll open one after this run. You bet your sweet ass we will. That's not so bad. Yeah, I mean, it's bad, but it's not so bad, right? Baba Naga. I don't want to go running, that's so boring. Why don't you just swim on your floor? Just like pretend like you're swimming on your carpet. Pretend you're being chased by land sharks. Don't really care about that second thing he did. I don't want to draw a card. See if I can find a play. I did find a play. So I can hold off on the Gorilla Bot. These aren't it. Maybe I just take a Cold Blood. I just get infinite cards. That's fine. Could brew back the Scorpion, but I don't really want to. Could brew back anything we want, whenever we want. I beat trading with the Scorpion, that's fine. I only run if someone's chasing me. That's a good reason. Hopefully he hits the 5/5. Okay. Man, there's got a lot of Dire Frost Wolves. We could push 6 this turn, 12. Tag 1. I guess... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have waited to attack with that in case I find a Cold Blood. Cold Blood would have been lethal, huh? Shit. Shit. Alright, if I find Cold Blood, then it's my own fault. Backstab? Vessel? I mean, Vessel's a good card. I guess I can bring it back if this goes long. It's kind of hoping to get a like a Sinister Strike or something. I think we can easily lose this. He trades one, he trades another. He hits and he trades. Yeah, maybe we're dead. Vessel plus fishing, yeah, that's pretty good. We take 6, 10, 19, 20. We're dead on board. No. I could play this and play a 0 mana null. I could play this. 5, 6, 7. Is there anything we could draw for lethal? We should have just taken the Cold Blood. We have 9 cards. I guess we can heal our face for 5. Maybe we do that. Maybe we heal our face for 5. Oh shit, maybe I should still be playing this. 5, 6, 9. Wait, now I can't dagger. Do I need to dagger? I guess I don't need to dagger. I mean, I have a 6, 12. I should have just daggered. Okay, let's play this. And this removes 4 power. This makes like a board buff worse. Oh, I guess I don't need to dagger because I can just chip him for 1 anyway. It'd be better if we won. That's a good start to the turn. No Mawarg, no lethal. It's 2, 4, 5 taunts. Oh, 1, 4, 5 taunt. So then we should be good. Psycho Teddy, thank you Psycho Teddy for the follow there. Let's just do this. Finished your latest Warlock video on YouTube. Thank you for the content. Any idea when the expansion's out? 11 hours? A little less than 11 hours. But thank you Psycho Teddy for the follow. And Guy who asks interesting questions also followed. Well, they didn't ask anything. Maybe I was supposed to ask them to ask me a question. Thank you everybody for being here. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys are excited. Psycho Teddy with the Prime. Can I get an oh hell yeah for that? New Twitch Prime subscribers is really helpful. Really helpful. Yesterday we got 122 subs. 123 subs. 100 of them were from Llama. So that won't happen every day. That can't happen every day. Llama's got dogs to feed. Parks and Rec took a week without telling anybody. Parks and Recollection took a week off without telling anybody. And podcast lists until 7 a.m. when Workaholics gets theirs out. What is that? They're just talking about Parks and Rec? Good vibes, and I'm liking the stream. Yeah, there's good vibes here. Most of the time, pretty good play. And we got a pretty nice community too. We got Wickedy the Drug Lord. Could just throw that out. Could add cards to my hand, but I'd rather just have a dagger equipped. It's pretty useful. Let's go, Teddy. What's up, Tuna? 2 days in a row with Tuna? What is this? 2018? What is this? Man, every time I ever pass an assassinate, I'm always like, I should have just taken it. And-eating llama is a legend. Have you ever eaten a llama, Dr. Sauce, or would you ever eat a llama? I wouldn't like to. If I could have, avoid it. It's Rewatch with Rob Lowe and Alan Yang, the writer. Mouse Rat Spaces, director of Aziz's show on Netflix. Parks and Rec Forever. Okay, I got into a little bit of Parks and Rec this year. It was pretty good. I put it pretty comfortably below like The Office, and comfortably even further than, below The Simpsons and Futurama and Seinfeld, and Curb. But it was funny. It was entertaining. It was, if The Office had never come out, which I know it was pretty direct, I'm assuming, inspiration for a show like Parks and Rec, I think it would have been like pretty cool. That concept. It just kind of felt like every episode was sort of copying The Office. So it had the same creator and showrunner. Yeah, I imagine so. It's a good way to make more money by doing the same thing. But I'm not like dissing it. And it was funny. I like DJ Roomba. He was my favorite character. DJ Roomba was cool. 5. I have 5. I mean, you could assassinate, but we're getting value out of this card. Trading off his 5, dealing 5 to him, eating half of his weapon. That's pretty good. First season does, but it came into its own later. Yeah, I didn't finish the series, but I think I made it to like season 4 or 5 or maybe 6, somewhere in that range. It was still good. The gal that plays the dark-haired gal, she's very pretty. I like her. Her character was pretty funny. Ron was great. They dropped the whole office shtick around season 3 and it becomes its own thing. I definitely made it beyond season 3. April? Yeah, April. I think I saw a movie, Aubrey Plaza. Yeah, there you go. I mean, everybody, Jerry was a guy, he was pretty funny, like them making fun of him. Aziz Ansari's character was funny. Andy was okay. I mean, it's really just mostly Ron and DJ Roomba, let's be honest. It's not active. Really don't want to assassinate it. Let's start here. Clangor's Endless Army. Could actually be pretty sick if we get the Gorilla Bot action going. Is that dumb? I mean, this deals 3. I mean, it's kind of quote-unquote dumb. Alright, I'll take deep breath. Why didn't he swing first? I was wondering the same thing, but also, I guess I could just kill this one, huh? I'm gonna hit here. I get to save my weapon. I don't take much damage here. He might go here, which means I keep a 5-4 instead of a 4-4. I did take the deep breath, begrudgingly, so. I would suck a fart out of Aubrey Plaza's beehole and hold it in like a bong rip. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I saw. I think was she in Bad Grandpa? Like, I went on a date with a lady. Yeah, she was in it. I remember, that was the first thing I saw her, and I was like, wow, her character there is quite sexual. I thought that movie was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Bad, but not as bad as I thought. But I went on a date with a lady, and she's like, oh, let's watch that. I'm like, all right, whatever. What do I care? But it was, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, surprisingly. Okay, I need a Rat King down. Redbeard's from a Dane Cook movie. I never seen no Dane Cook movies. Well, I think I saw part of one. So again, do you whack my guys? Pretty effed up. I want to get this down. Kind of wishing this was Kangor's Endless Army now. I drag my blank through a broken glass to listen to her fart into a walkie-talkie. What are these words? Is this another Dane Cook movie? Agent Burt Macklin was a pretty good character. Yeah, I liked Agent Burt Macklin too. He was funny. Safety not guaranteed is an absolute trip. Okay, I'm trying to wait a day before I reveal this crazy truth I'm about to reveal, but you know, here we go. I've never seen the movie Boogie Nights, but I was flipping through Netflix. I was looking for something to watch after the stream. I'm trying to watch, you know, films, like quote unquote good films or critically acclaimed films or films from directors that I kind of like. Isn't it Paul Thomas Anderson? Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't really look into it. But I got like an hour left. It's 2.5 hours long. Is it supposed to be good? Is it supposed, like, is it good? I'm not so sure I'm like understanding exactly why it's so good. I mean, I haven't seen the end, so I didn't want to bring it up till I finished it. It's not bad. Is it Paul Thomas Anderson? Because I love There Will Be Blood, and I'd have to rewatch Magnolia. But I remember really enjoying Magnolia on one watch through. It was good at the time? Well, if it's not good still, then it's not good, right? No? I don't know. It's still good? But is it, like, it's not a comedy. It's not funny. At least I find almost nothing about it funny. There were some cool shots, like there was some cool, like, Paul Thomas Anderson. And again, I'm not done, so I only have a partially formulated opinion on it. And I'd prefer to finish it, but I was just thinking about it. I started it yesterday, and then I watched another like half hour before the stream. I was like, let me throw it on while I'm making dinner. But I like, while I was eating dinner, I was like actually watching it. I'm not trying to like have it on in the background. And I can't really like figure out why it's good. It's a dark comedy. Is it? I don't know. I love Wes Anderson. I like some of that stuff. Very funny. It's just dark humor. There are tons of movies that still hold up as period pieces, and some just don't. I'd like to finish it so I can formulate a fully fleshed out opinion on it. Maybe read some analysis, maybe listen to like a review of the movie or something. We're talking about Boogie Nights. Okay, hold on one moment. I'll be right back. I'll queue up. Okay. Am I gonna stream when the expansion's released? I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow night, like regular, but I almost always take the mornings slash afternoons off because there's 25 extra streamers on, so viewership always tanks, and figured it's fine. It's basically about how people in the movie industry are like porn stars. Mulholland Drive does the same idea but better. It's funny because I actually went to Barnes and Noble today, and they had a little DVD section. I was just walking around. No, I wasn't like going. I just passed the DVD section, and they had Mulholland Drive, and I was like, I mean, so I flipped it over, and I've never seen it, but I've seen clips of it. I know of it. I was reading the back of it. I'm like, oh, I should watch that. Remember when you summoned an activated hook tusk? Not yet, but soon. I'm getting absolutely giga slapped here. Let's take a prep, actually. The other two cards do nothing, and prep is at least mana. If we can pick up something like, say... We have almost no spells in our deck. Yeah, well, that's problematic. It's partially about an industry rewriting its own rules as the physical medium shifts to video and the culture changes, which is interesting to watch in the streaming era, as sex workers have again been at the forefront of innovation and exploitation. That is kind of interesting. Kind of like that. Should I even bother? Let's see what we roll first, right? Well, I guess I can draw... What 3-drop would I play? I guess I would play an Octobot if I draw an Octobot specifically. Gorilla Bot. I'm just gonna play this. Maybe we can find a 2. It's a 2. It's a pirate. Where I can discover a 2. Honestly, I kind of just want a 2-3 and not a 2-1. And then let's take a puffer because we don't need to add more cards to our hand. The other pirate, the free one, could have been kind of nice, but I think we're going to have to play this next turn. Mulholland Drive is one of the movies I don't understand. I rewatched, and so instead of watching something new, so 3 nights ago I watched No Country for Old Men for the 15th time. And that movie is so dang good. So I was like, okay, well, let me watch something I haven't watched. So that's why I'm taking a foray into Moogie Nights. Was it a pleasant surprise or an expected bonus that streaming at night would open you up to European, Asian, Australian viewership? I mean, I knew the time slot I streamed in made it hard for the West Coast United States, the East Coast United States to catch a stream. And I knew that the West Coast would only catch the beginning. So I think you can kind of, at that time, like deduce that you're going to catch a different, portion of the world. For sure. How much do I care about him getting access to, like, cards? Honestly, not that much. He's going to draw a card no matter what. This way I keep a dagger charge, a 2-1 and a 1-1. And then maybe we can just scoop it up with Battle Master. Right? Mulholland Drive is one of your favorite movies, if not your favorite. Interesting. I don't know what my favorite movie... I mean, my favorite movie is The Goonies. And probably my second favorite movie is The Sandlot. But if we're talking about, like, actual good films... No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood. Although probably No Country, I think I prefer. I really like Casablanca. I watched Casablanca for the first time a few years ago, and that movie was incredible. What's happening here? I don't care if that hits us. Let's go here. I guess I can always go face. I'm gonna hit here. Maybe I can't, actually. If this hits here, then I can't go back here, which means I use my dagger. Also, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take extra damage if this hits me in the face, right? Or do I just take 5? I don't know. Where did I go? I just don't hit my face. That's all I'm asking. That's not good. Maybe that is good. This hasn't attacked, right? Well, maybe that's the best case scenario. I'm not even sure. But if I'm not sure what the best case scenario is, I can't complain about the outcome, right? So yeah, maybe that was good for me. Let's put let's go back here one more day, okay? One more, well, maybe a few more days, but I don't have any rush, huh? Hi guys, hey Odd, how are you? I hope you're doing well, Odd. I could find like a card maybe that does something good, perhaps? That's a card that does something good, perhaps. Play this. I don't really need to be adding cards to my hand. I guess what playing this does is it lets you play an 8 next turn if you find an 8 specifically. It's pretty narrow. Should have called just don't hit my 1/1. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Okay, that's great. I'm doing alright. Here playing Hearthstone. I'm not dead yet. People are, you know, stream's doing pretty well. Methinks you may love the movie The Illusionist. I've heard of The Illusionist, but never seen it. I did like The Prestige, although the ending of The Prestige, not the ending, but like the Bowie Tesla stuff was kind of goofy, and I kind of didn't like that. But The Prestige was cool. Hey Jao, good to see you, dude. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I should probably figure that out. Something like this seems good, right? I see. The people love you. Well, they watch the stream. I'm not sure if they even like me. But they tolerate me and I'll take that. What about you, Odd? School, work, other activities, I hope? Life has been good to you? Anybody else impressed Red is 5-0 with a rogue? There's nothing special about this deck and he's doing it. We have, we're gonna get Admiral Hooktusk activated. That's special. I've seen The City of the Blind. I have not. The part in the Goonies when they're at the bottom of the Wishing Well is actually really dramatic for kids. Yeah, that Corey Feldman, man, he's pretty good. I actually really like a lot of early, you know, Corey Feldman movies, like a lot of people, right? Stand By Me, really good. Although he was not super prominent in it. The Maltese Falcon would be a good movie to watch if you like Casablanca. I did see The Maltese Falcon, although I don't quite remember everything about it. But yeah, Maltese Falcon was good. I was going over to my parents like once a week at one point a couple years ago. I'm not self seeing them after that and before that, but we were watching like a classic movie, ordering food and stuff. Saw Starfucker on Friday? Oh, cool. I saw them. They were really good live. 4, 7, 8, 12, 13? Is that right? 4, 7, 8, 9, 13? Sucky. Okay. Yeah, I like them boys from Starfucker. They're cool. I don't know, man. I guess I should swing and maybe redagger next turn. I'm used to waking up with this dream that when I was in Portland, I felt very lonely in the mornings. Weren't you sleeping next to your beloved boyfriend? Maybe he was farting too much. We're shooting earlier tomorrow, same time? Same time. I won't be on in the morning, probably. Unless we get raided by, like, Amaranth again or Summit or something. And then we'll probably just stay on for, like, 16 hours. Okay, okay, pause. Oh, that's the best track on the album. Oh god, I'm BMing him, sorry. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, going over to my parents' house. Why is this on mute? And watched like the Thin Man, like a Thin Man movie or two. Casablanca, I think the Maltese Falcon. A lot of um, what's the guy's name? The main dude? I forget his name. Key Largo. I sat in the back and I listened. It was too crowded and it was too hot up there. I went and saw Starfucker by myself. I think Starfucker's the only band I've ever gone to by myself. And I had a blast. Humphrey Bogart? Yeah, Humphrey Bogart. There you go. Cheap John wakes up a lot later than me in the morning, and usually after I bribed him with fresh food. Smart. He probably would have gotten up, but then when you started bringing him food, he's like, oh, I gotta lay here for another 5 hours, then I'm gonna get food. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Interesting. Do we care about that? We can play the taunt after we get the free kill. Now we can't. So what do I do? This? Still? Or this? I got my boyfriend to go with me? That's smart. That's a better way to do it. I saw a lot of shows with partners. That's fun too. But I wasn't dating anybody at the time, and my friends didn't want to go or couldn't go. Jesse, I usually would go with Jesse. You just go to anything. My friend Brian, but like they were occupied. Nobody wanted to go or couldn't go. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm going by myself. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have played that actually. Could discount that ahead of time. Arena, thanks Arena for the follow. Arena. And we got Omnia, Bluebird, Visaris. Welcome, guys. Noel on 4? Yeah, I would prefer to be playing Noel right now, actually. Now that you mention it. Yeah. I don't know if this will work out super well for us. Is there a reason for Hearthstone to have a clock in the game? Yeah, to let people know what time it is where Redbeard lives. So they don't have to ask him what time it is when he's streaming all the time. I assume. I don't think we like through this game. I just think if last turn we had played this, we'd be in a much better spot right now. This is a good album. Oh, that next one's good. Alright, we'll do 2. Oh, that's a good track too. My board is where? I guess I should just play this, maybe. Today, Hearthstone Daily Moment starts with you and finishes with Merps bullying Dreads. Nice. Can you link it for me? I'll take a look at it. He's now a fan. He might be a keeper then. If your boyfriend or girlfriend didn't know who Starfucker was, and then went to see them with you, 1, that's cool. And 2, then they're like, oh yeah, now I like him too. Then it's like, yeah, okay. I guess we can keep dating. I guess we can fall madly in love then. What am I playing? I'm playing this. And then I can kill that. And should I just play it again? Probably. I don't even have another mech in my hand. Red's at 9 minutes in. Okay, where's Redbeard? What am I doing? Oh yeah, Mechathune! Alright, I'm gonna leave a comment. Wait, let's see if anybody wrote anything mean about Redbeard in the comments first. It finally happened. Is that what I said? Alright, let's see what dreads. Wow. Wait, why'd they blow up my face? And, I think Dreads is a cool guy and a handsome chap, but the clip made me laugh. Oh no. I closed the wrong one. Okay, well, my bad. Did a good opener. Dasko, you heard of him? I have not heard of him. I can't remember who opened for them when I saw them. I'm not sure if I even caught the opener. I might have been like rushing to get down there. No. I'm sorry, I accidentally closed that. I really fucked up. Trade, hit, slap. Yeah, why not? Live on the edge a bit here. This is not a Dread stream, no. No. However, if you want to see a cool picture of Dreads... Wow, it's already pulled up. I was about to pull it up. It's the time Dreads and I went to dinner together in LA. He's playing more Miracle Gross, by the way, so we don't have to be too concerned with trying to be competitive this game anymore. 4, 5. I guess I have to throw that in. I guess I can sprint, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. The good news is we get to try. I needed 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, I need to ping it. We needed Admiral Hook Tusk. Well, a little bit of lifesteal can be okay, right? Scottish shoot there. This is your free-to-play account? This is Europe. Every account's my free-to-play account because I play Arena. Oh god, Dreads, get out of here. You disgusted the people. That's bad for me. Man, I really like Rat-a-Tat. This is my favorite one off this album, though. I think it stands out as being quite wonderful. My cards don't really do anything until... It's a good card. Doesn't help us, but it's a good card. I guess I can do this. What is your average? Did you cancel bad decks? My average is 9.5. And yeah, sometimes I cancel bad decks. Otherwise, it would probably be like 10.7. I haven't seen a Chromie in a while, a few days. Would rather they be on my side of the board, but Chromie's cool. Burning? Thank you, Burning, for the follow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Something amazing? Alright, maybe the tree army will scare him. Card is loud as shit, dude. I always forget that until it goes off and it blows out my goddamn eardrums. Dun, 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 dun. Coach Mercenaries. Thank you, Coach, for the follow. I'm hoping we get like 155 new followers today. I'm hoping. Frankly, I think that'd be cool. Hey, Jordy, it's good to see you, man. Better late than never, right? Oh, baby. That's a new follower right there. The SRM Mad King, the Mad King themselves. Do you want to change the follower message? Let's change it to something new today to inspire all these people to see a never before seen message. What could we write? Alert box? Follows. Can we make something else show up? Alert variations. Add a variation. Condition randomly. Text animation. I need to select image. Man, we should get more. Image link. Wait, how do I upload my own image? Drop and upload. Oh no. Bad taste. Oh my god, Ari. You know what we could do? We could just make these I'm gonna make new sounds. What's the one we already use? Okay, sorry. Just disregard. I'm just kind of distracted. Trust me, I would rather be reading your guys' messages if I could. How do I... what? I can't play that? Okay. Edit? It looks like shit. Why does it look like such ass? Okay, that's pretty good. Nice little foray. Foray into the future there. Swash into Guff? Okay, give me Guff. It could be better than this guy, maybe. Default? Hold on. Default? Oh, it's gonna be so much better. Order sound. I can't select this? Dude, it doesn't let me pick the normal sound. I have to pick like an annoying sound. I don't want that. I don't ever want to hear that. Good lord. I'm so sorry. That's horrible sounding. Right there. Alright, I'm gonna, I apologize. Alright, it'll just... No, I don't want it to make no sound, though. I'm going crazy over here. Yeah, Puffer's kind of cool. Sorry, I probably should not be doing this right now. Redbeard, rank 54, 6.7 average win rate. Yeah, that's on like one leaderboard where we retired 10 runs to see the highest we could get with 10 retires in a row. Less than 10 hours to go. No, more than 10, 12, 10 hours and 12 minutes still. I need a sound. I needed to make a sound at the very least. We should just record our own audio sounds. How do you do that? That's very soothing. All right, we'll put a sound in just so we know. And why it won't let me pick the default sound, I don't know. Not quite 10, but still good. A lot better than me. Yeah, that was with 10 retires. There are girls in swimsuits on this site. I thought it was just Redbeard. Yeah, there's a hot tubs channel or something. It used to be in a section called Just Chatting, but the people in Just Chatting complained, so they made a whole new section for them. Which I think is kind of fair, because if you're a Just Chatting streamer and you're like a gal in a turtleneck playing, you know, a ukulele, it kind of sucks to be categorized in the same category as a lady covered in lube riding an inflatable orca. But I, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing. I kind of want to play this. Wait, why did I coin all this out? Why did I do it in this order? I wanted a better discount. I didn't want to discount this. I wanted to discount this. That's why I partially did what I did. But in my head, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought I could play this too. You're going to be streaming with the new rotation tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow night. So, regular time. We tried a kebab lately. Not lately, but I could go for a kebab right now. Okay, so now the new follower thing should be live. But it's random. We should make new follower sounds though. But it looks like ass. Alright, Burn, there you go. I can't read that. Super duper, that's nice. Maybe I can make it bigger. How big is the other one? Alright, I made it bigger. Treating right make I laugh. Shut the hell up. Let's draw before the shitters get shuffled in. I got Queen Ashara and Neptulon first arena pick. Any advice? Neptulon to win, Queen Ashara to have fun. They're both good, but Neptulon's unconditional. I need someone to watch and learn. I suck at arena. I'm sure I can help you. There's a lot of great streamers too, but if you know, depending on what your time schedule, your work schedule, your sleep schedule's like. But yeah, there's Kolst, Judge, Dreads, Sapile17. There's a ton of great streamers. But if this fits your lifestyle or this place sort of fits your vibe, that's cool. By all means, you're more than welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Truly. Should I trade everything? Or should I just be pushing damage and hoping, like, you know? Dose, phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. But depending on how inexperienced you are, Burn, my first suggestions would be download the Hearth Arena, a tool that can help you draft, and to download something like Deck Tracker as well, which will help make it easier to like play to your outs. All game, every game, I'm looking at what's like in my deck Oh, I know I can draw this one. Oh, I know I have these cards left in my deck. You can make all of your decisions based off of that knowledge. It's almost impossible to keep track of everything without something like that. You don't need it, but it will certainly help you. If you have like these peripheral tools, you'll kind of be at like at least a base even with most other players. Plus, I think it's fun. I think it's more fun to play with that knowledge. I could find a removal spell. Spirit Bomb is a removal spell. If he has something like a spawn, then this gets better for us. Let's take the Scorpion. Could read Dagger. I play on my iPad. I think there are some things that can help you there too. I'm not 100% on that though. He's gonna play a Lion's Guard. Or he's gonna play something else. Pretty good at keeping track. Yes, picking is rough even with tips. Well, another piece of advice, if I can give you, if I can be so bold, how did I draw two? Is just try to have fun too. It's not always about winning. Sometimes it's just about having fun. You'll get like, I think, less frustrated. Because sometimes you're gonna do the right things and lose the game anyway. And that, you know, it's an inevitability. It should still be fun to play, even if you're losing. We could stab. I mean, I'd love to fill up my hand again, but... Man, I hate that sound. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Super duper. That's nice. I want Recon. Oh, Recon could be good with Stash. I always low roll Jackpot anyway, right? Having fun doesn't get me any gold, though. No, but most people won't ever make gold playing Arena. You can mitigate your losses by doing better. But if that's your biggest concern, I think that then my next piece of advice is to just make an account on all three servers. Make an EU, NA, and an Asian server account, and then you can have a little bit more, you'll be able to lose less gold or spend less money. You can actually end up playing more Arena. And as I always say, that's a good way to practice too. You can improve that way. Hey Junior, what's up, dude? More like work, you're happy when your colleague loses. These aren't my colleagues, these are my enemies. Rat King is so nasty, but the problem is, hear me out, the problem is, I'm not killing him this turn, actually. I do think the 1 damage from the dagger is valuable in this spot. Jackpot always gives me the front line. Is that the one that summons cards, the Paladin 9-drop? I get that one and Ectomancy or whatever every goddamn time. It's good to see you though, Junior. Thought this was about smashing opponent's dreams with an OP deck and then making tea with their tears. It can be. What happens with those draft to assist apps on day 1 of an expansion? Never use one? It doesn't have enough data to be helpful. They actually are probably already working on it. They probably already worked on it. Boozer and Miss Elbow, I think, contribute to it. So they kind of help them calibrate the initial like tiers or whatever based off of their experience, which is quite extensive. I would listen to the things Miss Elbow and Boozer say about card quality and card viability. Those guys are like Talriel level, like super geniuses. Talriel, Master Ben, those two guys, Stanudachi, Dr. Stein. Just like, you know, Collins and Shady. Just like next level thinkers. Okay, only 5 more need to die. That's pretty good. It's like a trade. That's pretty good. Man, this guy's had nothing. Props to them for having a 6-win deck here, and they might still win this game, but man, Shellfish. Oh, maybe they've actually had a couple of them nasty boys. Let's throw one in. I can't remember everything I've played. So forgive me if I'm destroying my own board here. That one's good. Let's put another bird-brained idiot on the board. We're not gonna be board locked, right? Yeah, I can help you, Burn. What I'd suggest too for anybody who wants to get better is like as you watch these games, try to like make similar plays. And if you're never making the same type of plays that like the streamer you're watching makes, you probably want to ask questions about those type of turns. Like, oh, why did you play Contraband instead of Berserker? It's like, oh, I wanted these things on the board. Or like you can look at the outcome and be like, oh yeah, okay, that's a much better board state than the play I would have made. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm one off. You know what I should have done? I should have drawn first. I mean, it's probably fine, right? Anyway, my advice would be do things in the proper order also. New set in the next couple days? New set's coming out in 10 hours. So whatever time it is where you live right now, Junior, it'll be out in 10 hours from now. As long as nothing gets delayed or bugged, which does happen sometimes. Yeah, still has to kill everything, right? Double racking is just a very difficult thing to contest. Draw lethal last? Well, we wouldn't have had lethal, right? Because we had to trade off a 1/1 to get the poison on the board. Maybe we would have actually. We didn't have to trade with the 1/1 at all. Yeah, whatever. Lethal is one type of play. 1 million Slayer and Dorman. Thank you for the follows. I'm really hating this follow thing. It's also not. It doesn't ever seem to do the old one. It said random. All right. I'm gonna disable it. I'm actually going to. How do I delete it? Edit. I bet if I edit, I can delete it. I can't. Oh, there it is. Edit, delete. Okay, I'll build something new. Actually, that was kind of fun. I am Dawn John. Thank you for the sub, man. I think my biggest problem is deck making. Any tips or links you can add for the upcoming rotation? I don't know if the Grinning Goats. You should check out their if you really want to like study. I think they were breaking down everything today, and they're super intelligent, super kind-hearted dudes. If you go to their videos from today, I think it'll give you a good assessment of the new cards. I know Dreads did. This is part 2. Dreads did a breakdown of the old sets coming back, if you're not familiar with any of them. Yesterday and today. I felt like they were doing it yesterday too, but you can go from, they did neutrals yesterday, gotcha. You can go to, God damn it, Bobby. Alright, I'm gonna swing in. I'm gonna throw this in too. And then I can at least kill it with the fillet. If he's hero powering here and I can kill his guy, that's okay. Ideally, I'm playing the Cutlass Courier, but I kind of can't play it here because then he's gonna upgrade. He's gonna buff it again. It's trade off with my Cutlass. So we need to draw a 2 or a 1. We drew a 5. That's, you know, the opposite. I guess I could re-dagger here. Maybe that's better than drawing a card. 10 hours enough time to do 2 more level on a reward track. Just miss maxing. I'll be at 395. 395 is not bad. Just play a 4/4. I can start drawing. I already have the thing equipped for next turn. If I hit an Amalgam, it turns on the Warder next turn, which is kind of cool too. Could just draw the dragon, so now we don't have to worry about that. Just start saying an ad started playing. I linked some stuff in chat for you if you want to look up people who have broken down the new set to some extent, which you might find useful or helpful in some ways. 7-win rogue is nice. Yeah, it's good. It's not a phenomenal deck or anything. No contrabands. No blood in the waters. No reconnaissances. But you know, still not too shabby. So that guy's gonna cost 3, so we can play 1/1. We can play 1/1 Knoll 1. Wow, he's actually gonna be a 6-mana 6/6. That's pretty sick. I'll take it. Alright, let's play the Knoll. Maybe we find a Frost spell. First top man you play each turn costs less. Do I care about adding cards to my hand? I guess. I mean, why not? Why not? I told you this rogue would work out, Red. I didn't doubt it. I never doubt you. Check out the Grinning Goat's very in-depth breakdown of the new cards and Dread's reviewing the older cards, rotating back in. There you go. If you need the links again, just let me know, but you can see them in chat there. I hope. 50% of the deck draws or conjures a card. It's my favorite kind of rogue. Me too. So he ain't doing much. What am I doing? 2, 5, 1, 2. I guess I can dagger, huh? Oh wait. Oh, whatever. What am I throwing in? 2 1s? 1/1. Whatever. I'll just give him this. He can kill there. Let's say he plays scales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we keep a 1/1 on board. Man, scales is so nasty. Have you discovered Hook Tusk this arena? No, not yet. I've had Hook Tusks, but not in this run, in which it would be quite easy to activate it. I watched last night's video today and I thought you'd be taking the day off. Did you look in the mirror and your boss told you to get to work? Basically, yeah. It's basically what happened, yeah. I wish he didn't get that 0-mana consecration. Most of the other things he could have gotten did nothing, and that would have been so much better for me. Just can't help it. But realize 0 if you played a Naga, and we have no Nagas. So like 2 to deal 4 should be good. Don't really want to use it this turn though. Let's play this. I guess we can play a 2-mana 3/3 this turn. Yeah, would have been better if I had like my whole board and I killed him this turn instead of losing my whole board basically and not killing him. Guy needs to give you a break. Say it all the time. I'll say it again. Our deck's not super good, so it's not very surprising that your opponents are just like chroming and rolling and raid negotiating and just blowing you up repeatedly and easily. Just like, yeah, you kind of expect it at some point, you know, when you get to certain win totals. They hit there, and I guess I hit another one, 3-5. Kind of like to see what I can get. Let's do this. Second best hit there, second best. You killed all of our pirates, I know. I needed those. Is he ever dead here? I mean, some of the time, right? Man, we really have crap in our hand. We have most of our best cards still in the deck, though. Double Scorpid. Is he dead if he hero powers? He is, right? Crazy. Goes by play order. Would always have hit that one. Are you sure? You trade with the 4/4 first? Yeah, but then you miss 5 face damage or whatever, or 2 face damage. As you can see, face damage is very, very prioritized in that spot. They're at 8, and they take exactly 8 because we push damage. If you're just trading off resources there, your opponent, you're going to have to hope, doesn't have any good druid cards. Because all we have are a bunch of 1/2s and 2/2s in our hand. This deck is full of chromie spells, and probably we're worse than the average. Definitely worse than the average 8-win deck, or 7, or whatever we were at. Throw in the Murloc? Oh yeah, you're right. That would have been better. What did we kill? Probably like a mech or something. Stops the amalgam from discovering some crazy answer. You can't help feel like the druid played poorly at some point in that game. It's always easy to call out people playing poorly without having a lot of information about what's in their hand or their deck or anything, or knowing their thought process. I can't say definitively that they did anything where I was like, what the hell are they doing? That was a 7-ish win druid that didn't play a Scales or a Flipper or a Miracle Growth, I don't think. Or maybe they played one Miracle Growth, I'm not sure. But they weren't bombing on us repeatedly with like the Mac Daddy druid deck, so I'm not sure if like you can be like, well, why didn't you play your raid boss? Why did you play 2 big ol' whelps instead, and now you lost? Played Chromie and sat on possibly Secret by turn 8. I wasn't paying enough attention to see if it was like in his hand all game. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But yeah, you probably want to well, you probably want to do that as soon as you can. But again, we don't really know their hand, right? Maybe they just didn't want to give something up. Maybe they were 1 spell away from activating a Queen Ashara with 10 spells left in their deck, and they're like, fuck, I just need 1. Who knows? Again, it's always hard to say definitively, right? Cute into Redbeard, what the hell were they doing? That was probably the biggest mistake they made. This card's gonna farm us. Ow. Dagger, get wrecked. Vishevsky, thank you Vishevsky for the follow. Also, it is, again, it's always easier to criticize. Like quote unquote misplays always look very glaring and very obvious when you know, it's not you playing. Shadow Fro, thank you for the follow, Shadow Fro. Get a 3/4 and a 3/3, which match up reasonably well, and I'm probably not getting another thing. I mean, it puts a 6/7 worth of stats on the board. Suppose that's okay. Junior Ebert gifting out a sub to Hunty999. Thank you so much, Junior, for gifting one to Hunty. Don't they just have a bunch of piranhas? I'm pretty sure you could have just played the piranhas there, though. Like, so sometimes you have, you know, the knowledge. And I guess you're keeping him. He might have had to take a little damage there, so maybe it, like, works out. But I don't know. I don't know if that's better than, because now he's overloaded for a bunch and he gave up a, very good removal spell. This is just gonna get eaten. So we're kind of boned. Maybe I just take that back. I suppose if I'm doing that, I can always just do it with this, and I'd rather have a minion, because maybe it will help me. Rum the Chef. What's up, Rum? Thanks for the stream. Oh, thanks for being here, man. And thanks for the support. I always say, without guys like yourself, I really can't do this, so thank you. Certainly would have had to get a job at some point, a traditional job. So he goes in one, he goes in one, he goes in one. Do I ever just assassinate this? Man, it's crazy. That's smart to keep that one. Okay, I'm just gonna say fuck it and just let it live the whole game. It's cool. I had worked my whole life on an engineering project that would revolutionize the world, smell-o-vision. Then Redbeard started streaming and farting, and I had to sabotage the project. Really good of mankind. Did you really have to, or did you just choose to? Okay, be honest. We'll assassinate that so we can get to that. And that means we get to play what? This? Which means we should play this first. Condemn is good. The other cards are not super important. Is a new set now? 10 hours from now, Tweenie. 10 hours. How come Hearthstone doesn't, like, say... Does it say? Like, if you open up the BattleNet client, it doesn't say, like, Hearthstone in 10 hours. Why would it not? I need another assassinate, which I could get. Let's look one more time. We may die just to like a you know, something. Man. Man, I wish I had that shadow step. I wish I had gotten... Oh, I guess I could have if I had played the thing and done the thing. Man, that would have been game winning. Probably. Do I think I can live to play the Gigafin? I don't know. It's pretty risky. And I guess I kind of have to just play this. Oh, I can get a dragon. Duh. I was gonna take a beast, but... It's a pretty good turn. Now, he might just kill it, but I at least get to wait a turn to get whacked by the big ol' whelp. And if he can't kill it, then that is good. I don't know. I think you're probably more likely to see an assassinate. Maybe not. Wonder what you gotta be more likely to see an assassinate than a Najak, right? Interesting. Well, it stops him from getting... I mean, he's gonna be able to kill the Najak now, right? No, he can't. Interesting. So do we wait on the raid boss? He's gonna kill this when, you know, whenever. So we can use the raid boss to kill the whelp when he goes back there. Let's see what we get from Jackpot. Neat Discover, that was good. And Blizzard's not so good. Let's do this. banter. What up, team? Hey, Jerome. Great to see you, man. Great to have you here. Smell-o-vision. I have to read this again. It's pretty funny. I had worked my whole life on an engineering project that would revolutionize the world. It's framed quite well. Smell-o-vision. Then Redbeard started streaming and farting, and I had to sabotage the project for the good of mankind. Why is my farts like so much worse than a regular person's? Sounds like an exaggeration. Sounds like an exaggeration to me. That's fine. As long as that 3/5 hits one of our guys, that'd be cool. I don't think it's gonna happen though, huh? I still want to take this damage, but what are you gonna do? Does that heal matter? It actually does. We lose an extra guy because of it. What if I Blizzard? I could Blizzard in, but I don't get anything on the board. I guess as long as we keep one, it doesn't make a huge difference. I'd rather have two, but... It's because of your red beard. Your farts are red. You tell us. The bacteria in your gut has been working hard your whole life to keep it that way. I am farting right now, and they do have a bad smell, so I'm not going to argue this too much. Okay, you know what? That's a really bad smell. It's coming out of me. And if there was, you know, smell-o-vision or whatever, if there was farto-vision, I think it's probably for the best to not have me propagating, perpetuating. Dude, come on. I could Blizzard and go face. That goes down to 8. I could Blizzard and trade. Then what? Play nothing? I actually don't have a great way to go back into it after. I should have probably just played Baba Naga and zapped that. But I was kind of hoping I would get something good from here, which I did not. Shit. I mean, I guess it's fine. Octo would be cool. Thought I might go face and then like let him trade, but that feels terrible. Infrared, it does show up. Wish she didn't get that. Oh man, we're so done. We're done for. Oh man, our goose is cooked. I love Bandersmosh. We need a... Even another raid boss doesn't really do it because we just get smoked by this guy. Can I taunt? Currently, no. I could pick up a treasure guard, maybe, but that's only going to save me from one Tyrion swing. Yeah, I don't think that was a game we were winning. I don't think so. You just kind of, again, you just look at the decks, like, look at what's in our deck. What did we lose to? Vandersmosh, Alex, Neptulon, couple of 0 mana 8/8s, 2/5 that gave them 8/7 1s or 1/1s. We were not well equipped to be competitive with that deck. Well, you can see why Shaman's at 8 wins. Yeah. That's just kind of... You expect that above about 3 or 4 wins in this meta, so... Well played, though. Yeah, we got lucky to... I don't know where we got. I think we pinged our peon or something. I don't know. We got lucky to get a reconnaissance. We got lucky to discover the Najok, so we just didn't die to that thing. The 7/7 whelp. We got lucky to discover a raid boss to stay alive. And then, yeah, you still just, you know, just get buried by a 5-mana Tyrion or an Alexstrasza, which, yeah, I mean, they're cool. At least it wasn't Snowfall into Snowfall, right? Hearthstone Rotus. Thanks, Hearthstone Rotus. I played 2 1/1s. Yeah, maybe you hit, slap it. Be down for that. Yeah, why not? And then these type of games don't feel so bad at 8 wins. It's when you're... Man, that's pretty good too, but I got a swing, so I think I might as well. It's when you're in these games and you're 2-2 and you're like, oh great, let's hope they don't have a brass swing or whatever. But if we're just staring down like a regular card, that's okay. We might be able to beat a regular card. I really want to get this Octobot down. I wish it was back to 2 mana. Interesting. We could still dagger. We don't have to dagger. This thing gets eaten for free now, so we kind of can't play that. Could play that and play a 1 and just trade. I'm just gonna dagger. A 3/3. Yeah, maybe. Kind of hoping for that amalgam. I want to get the Hook Tusk off. So he hits 1, hits the other, trades. We're just getting like mercilessly dumped here. Any way to get extra cards? Can play cards. Suppose I can do something like this. Have I dredged? I have a card that can dredge, so that's okay. 3 mana 3/3 with lifesteal and discover dragon is a bit overpowered. Eh. If the dragons you were discovering weren't 10 mana win the game, 9 mana win the game, 8 mana win the game, I think it wouldn't be so bad. But, well, it would be pretty bad. It should, like, that could be a legendary card or an epic, and it would probably never pass it. But the real issue is the dragons you discover are just completely unanswerable for most decks. You excited for the new rotation? I am. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I am looking forward to it. To be honest, the new set doesn't actually excite me that much. It'll be fun. It's always fun to play with, you know, cards and whatnot. Is this a thing? Can I trade there? But what's kind of interesting, I think, is having a lot of these sets that have been here for so long leave. Alterac Valley and particularly Alterac Valley, but Descent leaving and United in Stormwind leaving, I think is good too. So I'm more excited for the rotation than the new set specifically. I missed Hearthstone before Discover cards. That was like 2 weeks though, no? I mean, I think Hearthstone is still a really good game. It's just You have a lot of really, you know, I mention it a lot, but I think they introduce these cards that you're trying to force, you know, certain archetypes into a constructed landscape that just will never catch on. You're just not really going to play a 10 mana whatever. You know, 10 mana 8/8 with Rush. Like, it's just not going to be good enough for constructed, but it's unbeatable in Arena. So you're not really making these cards for anyone specifically, like that actually plays the game. Hit, hit, shoot. I lose both of my guys. Hit, hit, shoot. But then I lose one here. It doesn't, I don't think it really matters. I think these things are just farming us already, no matter what. Power creep is a pain, but it's inevitable. Yeah, it's inevitable in card games. I agree with that. And you want cards to get more powerful over time. You know, if there's a 2 mana 2/2 that came out 5 years ago or whatever, you don't want to make a 2 mana 1/2 that does the same thing. It doesn't make sense. No one's gonna buy them, and no one's gonna want to play with them. I just think there's a big difference between like power creep is bad and like designing cards effectively. You know, or you know, there's a lot of room for improvement on card design or whatever. I think there's a big difference between those two thoughts, schools of thought. You don't want the power creep to look like a parabola. You don't. I think you particularly don't want cards that get power crept super early in the game. So like a Cavern Dreamer as a 1 mana 1/4 is a good example. I mean, that's a, you know, it's a special event card or whatever, so maybe it's not the best example actually. And I needed this. He has like almost as many cards as us. Should just play faster because there's nothing we can do. Maybe this gets the value or it saves us 5 HP. It's smart power creep, then it's fine, but throwing out strong cards can kill a game. Yeah, but like, again, quote, smart power creep is subjective, right? It's relative. And I think that one of the difficulties that Hearthstone faces, or has been facing and will continue to face, is that they're making cards for standard, specifically, a format that most of these cards aren't going to see play in. And they've been doing that for a really long time. So it's like you're making these cards that don't actually, like, they don't benefit any particular player. I get the 5s out, but I can't. And then you're also developing like cards. For a while, they were sort of like seemingly constructing some cards to see play in Battlegrounds too, or with Battlegrounds implications. So it's like you're trying to balance out all these different formats with the same kind of narrow pool of cards, and it's just like, well, it's just not going to work. Colossals are a good example of general power creep. Yeah, I actually don't even have a huge problem with the Colossals. You know, you could probably raise the mana cost of like every Colossal by like 1 maybe, and you know, whatever, they're just like 8 or 9 cost bombs that win the game. But I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of counterplay to the Colossals a lot of the time actually. I could have shot one, but I think Nathria tones down the power creep a bit. It seems to, but we'll see after the meta sorts itself out. Yeah, it's sort of the thing too, right? It's like you power creep and you power creep and you power creep, and then you put out a weak set, and everybody hates the set. Like, kind of Witchwood. I feel like it felt like they took a calculated effort to make the set lower power level, and then everybody hates Witchwood, rightfully so. The set stinks, you know. Magic the Gathering had like Champions of Kamigawa. It's like the worst set, you know. So sometimes it does sort of feel like we can hem and haw and we can postulate and speculate, and then they're kind of damned if they do and damned if they don't to some extent. Hey, we never got to discover Admiral Hooktusk. In Arena, it seems like a lot could be done to make class cards and minion types more defined with better synergy, not set-based. Yeah, I think the easiest fix for Arena, which I don't think is inherently broken all the time, I just think there's a lot of, what the hell did these cards do? I think there's a lot of room for easy improvement for, wow, that's crazy, for Arena specifically. And I think that the easiest way to start that is a curated set, a curated pool of cards. So, oh wait, I could have killed that one, huh? You stop rotating in 7-year-old sets with, whatever, 2 mana, 2 1s, when you're also printing 2 mana, 2 3s that give spells and 2 mana, 2 3s that give your whole board Divine Shield. Like, nobody's ever going to want them. Nobody wants to play with them. They're not fun. They're not interesting. But some people are stuck with them, and it feels really punishing, So I think if you have an Arena curated pool of cards, it'd be a wise decision. They must have misclicked. A lot of pressure there. Anyway, pretty easy win. Paid actor? Well, typically with a game like that, where somebody is conceding because they know who you are, they're probably watching the game. They probably had some inherent advantages. And they also probably queued into you with the most busted deck they've ever drafted. Right? So while you get the win, you're also probably not playing like a quote-unquote fair game a lot of the time. So what percentage of opponents do you think are sniping me? On a given night, I would guess we get sniped anywhere between like 5 and 10 times probably at this point. I would guess probably like 5 to 10 times a night. So percentage, I don't know what that would be, like 2% or 3%. We play 50 games a night or something. I met my friend who showed me a stream accidentally queued into you, Red. Did they cheat or were they kind to me? Hopefully the latter. You destroyed him though. Oh, okay, cool. That's good news for me. Skewed into a Demon Hunter with double Reno, Chromie, and Neptulon. Is it possible to get 4 legendaries in one run, or am I tripping? He somehow bounced Reno. I've had like 6 or 7 legendaries in one run. That seems highly optimistic. Like, you think it's higher than that? It might be. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, so kind of is what it is, right? I think you're getting sniped at least 25% of the games. If we're getting sniped 25% of the games, that means we're getting sniped like potentially 2 to 3 times a run. Maybe. Maybe. That would be disheartening if true. But yeah, I suppose it's possible. Actually, Deep Breath would be quite nice too, probably, but... I mean, he just drops a 5-drop here, we eat it, we get the buff here or here, we probably just win. Think you're getting sniped 2 times a run is possible? Yeah, maybe. So let's say every run, let's say we go 6 and 3. Let's say for sake of discussion, we go 7 and 3 4 times in a night. So that's 10 games. Let's say we do 4 runs. We play 40 games. Snipe twice per run. 8 out of 40. Probably a little less than 25. That's a lot. Oh, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Maybe this is how like Crip started out. He did the math and he found out like what percentage he was getting sniped, and I'm just gonna kill it. He could silence it, and it's like giving it +4/+4. We have a huge minion, a small minion, and a decent hand. You don't always lose them? No, but still, I mean, having to play that many games against Sniper is not super ideal, I wouldn't say. Could draw cards. I could also just put something on the board. I really like this play if we're getting to discover next turn. Okay, see how people feel good for winning by sniping? I do, they get gold. And Hearthstone's expensive, so they're probably like, oh boy, I get to play another arena run because I got a free win against Redbeard. This is great, you know. They're probably not like, oh yeah, they're probably not thinking, oh, this was a fair fight, and which is what I wanted. They're probably thinking, oh, I get free resources, which, yeah, I understand. I guess I don't have to draw, because if I get a mech, I might want to play a mech. This is why Crip left, and Crip definitely got sniped more than that? Oh, for sure, Crip was getting sniped more than that. Whatever I'm getting sniped at 1,000 viewers, Crip was probably getting sniped 7 to 10 times more, and that number probably goes up. It's probably not like if you have 10 times the viewership, you get sniped 10 times as much. It's probably like if you have 10 times the viewership, you get sniped 50 times as often, right? Where can I order the Sneeds? Wherever you want. Just get the Sneeds. I think sniping a streamer also has the benefit of tilting because tilt is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, no, I'm not like, you know, but I like, if I were like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 20-year-old punk kid and I wanted to like annoy someone, I would snipe dreads. Like if that's what I wanted, I would snipe dreads because you get really mad and it'd be really funny if that's what your goal was, right? Like me, I don't know, I don't feel like I get that mad. I get annoyed, but I'm not like, oh, fuck you, you know, oh, goddamn you, don't do this, you know? Like you get exactly what you want if that's what you're looking for out of some streamers. So I feel like people would, I don't know. I feel like at least we don't give people that satisfaction. But I don't not rage to not, you know, so that they don't get something. I just don't care that much, you know. I'd rather win, have more fun when I'm winning. The stream's easier when I'm winning, but I'm not like losing sleep over this. There was a Discord chat to snipe Crip. Gonna be starting a new run? Yeah, we'll do another one after this. What time is it? 1? We'll for sure do 1 more, and then we might get blocked from queuing up anymore. We might do 2 more. We might play a little Runeterra after another run. We'll do 1 more run for sure. And then if you're here for that whole run, we can see where we're at for another run after that, potentially. It's a 1-2 instead of a 1-1. Lore Connoisseur. Thank you, Lore Connoisseur. Do a card review? Probably won't be doing that. If I do, I might do it off stream. Off stream. And maybe we could upload it to YouTube, but I'd have to do it today and upload it tonight and have it up for tonight. The time to do the card review was probably like a week ago. Fightastic, good to see you. Dreads doesn't get mad over sniping. You want to go to for judge if you're looking for reaction. Dreads doesn't get mad over sniping? Well, we might have a different definition of mad, or a different definition of dreads. Now, what I would maybe give you, Jimmy, is that Dreads probably is going to get mad about whether you're sniping or not, whether you're playing him, whether you're beating him, whether you're playing a 2-drop on turn 2 or not. Like, yeah, you're not gonna get like a much bigger reaction. You're kind of getting the same thing over and over again. The Drawbot. Welcome, Drawbot. I'm gonna take the big ol' whelp. Because I want to guarantee the warder. The Gorilla Bot's nice, so it's kind of a pipe dream. We could just play it. I would never snipe red because it would be a free win for him. I'm not good. And my luck is awful. You should snipe more then. I thought you were taking today off. This is my day off. I'm just here in the break room with you guys. Where's Hook Task? It could come out still. You never know. Dreads was complaining about Sunwell Initiate after winning a game with 4 Rune of the Archmages. Yeah. Yeah. And look, I like Dreads. I think he would agree that he gets very upset by these type of things. But yeah, for sure, there's in the moment, there's usually a pretty clear disconnect. There's usually a pretty clear disconnect with that stuff. Where he's fine with all that benefits him. All cards and situations. And things at 1/10 the power level of what he's doing are deemed oppressive and inappropriate. But, you know, I think everyone kind of has some of that kind of mentality and aspect to a certain extent. The discount on the 1-2 is a pretty big deal. I'm playing Kazakhstan. Am I? Yeah, why not? Come on, how many more do I need? 1 more, that's it. Here, just do it right now. I played Dreads probably over 20 times. I did snipe him once just to see the rage. Alright, well, I don't condone that, but I also understand it. Overwhelming, thank you for the prime. Dreads had to eat fruit today. He was pretty bent out of shape about that too, yeah. Didn't he call a cherry a grape also? Oh man, if I would have kept that, we could have... This might work. I mean, discounting Kazakhstan's kind of irrelevant. We'll see. Does your Drake a big ol' whelp? Oh, big ol' whelp. Like 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10? Probably 9 times out of 10 in arena. Maybe more. 19 out of 20. The spell damage doesn't matter a ton most of the time. Just go here. Definitely don't want to do this to me. Whereas the 1 attack matters a lot. Not discovering a pirate. It's okay, I'm gonna get a Hook Tusk somehow from this. Did Arena reset? Give it 9 hours. This is actually a really good card. Man, the Embers is a really good card. I can't even play it next turn though. I just love this card because you just can get more. You're getting just Kazakhstan cards. Give your minions, summon something, destroy a minion. I'm just gonna take the destroy a minion. Silence and destroy all. Scales and annoy a horn. Yeah, I like that. We got pretty much everything we want. Book of the Dead or something? Book of the... What is that card called? Book of the Living? There's a book in there that clears the whole board. Ember's Nuts? Yeah, I know. I can't cast it next turn. I would have taken Embers probably over everything else there. I know Looming Presence isn't like quote-unquote good. No Wax Rager? Nah, I don't like that card. Book is nuts? Yeah, I always want Book. You just draw Book here and you just win the game. Now, we don't obviously have Book, but... I play the 5. I'd play the 3. He doesn't have like a... Oh, I guess like a dagger? Nah, we'll just play this. This kills everything, always. This deck is low-key wild in the best way. It's a fun one for sure. Love this card. I think it's better than killing those. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I could have got something. All right, we've played 2 Kazakhstans, or we've had. Oh yeah, we have. We played 2 active Kazakhstans this game, and now all we need, or not this game, this run. Now all we need to do is get our Admiral Hook Tusk in the final game of the run. Oh man, lucky claws. Lucky claws. I guess. I think you're lucky. Is the giveaway at 1 million followers still happening? Yeah, we're getting close today. And Malixar. Thank you, Malixar. Yeah, maybe pulling a Scorpid. I think we have another one in there. What is that? A headless chicken? I think it's a streamer. Should I hit so you can't hero power it? Probably. Final boss, yeah, pretty good run. We have 6 remaining Pokemon packs. Oh yeah. Kazakhstan made it happen every game mode except Battlegrounds. Feels like duels. Everybody loves duels. I enjoyed. We did 3 duels runs before they hotfixed Scavenger Dreamer. They were fun. The Bomb Warriors were fun. Even we played some sort of Omu Druid thing. It was cool. I actually played another one of those Runeterra runs. I'm really enjoying that game mode. We did the sponsored content, and they got us. Now I'm stuck. I'm the Runeterra guy. Now I'm playing it in my free time. I'm thinking about streaming it. They're getting us. Gotta talk to somebody from Riot. Just be like, just pay me. I'll play it. Play it once a week. Just pay me for the whole month. I'll play it twice a week. Just pay me twice as much. It's fun. Da, da, da. Uh-oh. So I can dagger. Get a Murloc. Good work, Redbeard. Makes me happy to hear you're enjoying Legends of Runeterra. Oh yeah, Riot, call someone. Sorry, Vriss. I don't know if you were here. Yeah, but I loved it before. Well, I played it several times in different bounties, and I've loved it every time. I'm always happy when a bounty populates, so I can. The first one we actually did like a week ago. We didn't get paid for. We didn't average high enough viewership. But the second one, we got a large, generous raid from Asmodai. We were able to maintain a high enough viewership, and I had a blast. I think people were having fun too. People were chatting too. Dragon swing. Is there any like magic beast I can pull? Just my Scorpid, but a Scorpid matches up pretty well here, doesn't it? And I could draw the Scorpid organically, and then it'll feel pretty bad, I think. All right, let's just do this. Does it feel balanced with this multiplayer modes? I play the Path of the Champions, and man, I don't know if it's. Does it have arena? They had expeditions. I can't remember. Riot could probably answer for us. Riot works for them, I think. I've been hearing mixed things about whether or not they took it out or added it back, or whether it's on a temporary hiatus or what. But they had a limited mode where you built a deck. That's sort of what you're doing in Path of Champions, but you're playing against a computer, which I actually like because you get to play at your own pace. You kind of like sometimes I'll play one game and then I'll walk away. Sometimes I'll play 2 games and I'll go out for a bike ride, and then I'll play another game, and Like, I like when you can break up stuff like that. Hey, Hobo. I like that. I think we're in a lot of trouble right now, by the way. Surprised to see you on tonight? Yeah. No rest for the wicked, right? We retired from their version of Arena because no one played it. Well, don't tell Blizzard that, because no one plays this mode either. All these goobers. Anyone you find playing limited Legends of Runeterra would certainly be in this chat, probably, or in a Runeterra chat. Those are only two places on the internet. Everybody here is a limited junkie, I think, for Arena. Hearthstone, limited. But anybody that played Runeterra, everybody always talked about the... Everybody always talked about the expeditions. Sorry, I couldn't recall. I can get a beast or I can get a pirate. Honestly, the pirates are still probably better than most of the beasts, unless we get Krabatoa. Maybe we have to go for Krabatoa. I don't know. This might be too slow, but it's so much more powerful than a little flippin' bird or whatever. That's a good card too, man. These are good cards. I miss the expeditions. Kind of like a mix of Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. Runeterra? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I always compare it when I'm playing. It's to me, it feels very distinctly a more complex version of Hearthstone and a less complex version of Magic. And I don't think that either of those things are bad or good. I think it's nice to have some varying levels of complexity within the card games. And I think they're all enjoyable. And the animations are really beautiful. And Magic, I think, has just got like Magic's, I think, is probably the best game ever made. But I think Runeterra and Hearthstone lend themselves to a more enjoyable digital experience from the simplicity of the board states and the visual components. Magic isn't the most visually easy to follow game when watching people play when you haven't played. Or even if you have played, you're like, what? How many squirrels? He's got how many? 64 squirrels on board? That's too many squirrels. Really want to play this. He'll go face and I'll die though, right? So what if I play this and I try to stall? I can't play this and dagger. What if I dagger? I have 6 mana, so I could dagger and play like 3 and 3. Could kill the squirrel and hope he doesn't draw anything. So why am I daggering? I don't know. Maybe I should have just dug and tried to find like a multi-shot type card. Gwent is the best. I've never played Gwent, so I don't have any opinions on Gwent. Or Eternal. Isn't Eternal a game too? Magic is a goat. I was a pro Magic player before Riot. Wait, would I recognize your name? I followed the Magic scene and never really participated competitively, but I used to play a lot on Magic Online and would qualify for the mocks, and I think I actually had a couple of like top 8s in the mocks, but I worked a job, so like sometimes I would qualify and I couldn't play, or I would win a mocks, not like win, but like I would place high enough to like keep playing, but it'd be like, oh well, it's in 2 months and I gotta work, you know. It's like, I forget it. I didn't really have the luxury of pursuing that at the time. But I mean, I'm a big LSV fan, and I like Marshall and who's the other guy for Channel Fireball that does commentating for them too? Used to do like the Magic top 8s and stuff with LSV. I always play I forget his name. Someone will know his name. I don't feel bad for forgetting. My name is Frank Scarin. I won a couple limited GPs, but I was more low-key than the big names. Frank Scarin. Well, now I know I've all... hold on, I gotta keep playing Hearthstone. I'm having too much fun talking about Magic. Oh, here he is. Where's this guy? I need him. Is anything on the bottom of my deck? I don't remember. Let's take that. I can at least use that to maybe clear another minion. Oh my god, I found your Twitter. Not immediately recognizable to me. If you ever did anything like on Channel Fireball particularly, I would always just be like, ooh, more Fireball videos. Did you hear the TCG player and CFP got merged? I heard, I was watching LSV. He had some arena open this weekend, which he 3-0'd the draft, and I was excited. They was mentioning them as a sponsor. I didn't know if it was like they were a sponsor, or if they were just like, you know what I mean. Let's find a thing actually before we go too far. Yeah, that one's good. If I played that first, I could have played that this turn, but I guess that's fine too. Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of good stuff. I need more health. If they just had like 20. If we had like 20 more health, would be maybe okay actually. Just right for Star City Games, never CFB. I think Star City had some YouTube content even back in the day that I probably consumed. Maybe like Newmont was sponsored by them or affiliated with them maybe. I know he had like Cool Stuff Inc. and there was another one. There was probably like even 10 years ago, there was probably 10 YouTube channels for Magic content that I would just kind of like peruse all the time. Should just go with Octobot to be one away from triple. Yeah, we could have got a triple, that's true. It's a good point. Also, what the hell are you talking about? Shadow Step and play it for 3? Seven ads, a 12-win game. I can't even hear Redbeard. It's time to sub, would be my thought. It's time to subscribe to Redbeard. Well, I mean, we're at 7. That part's bad, but we got a lot of crap on the board. That part's good. That part is bad. That's the worst part of all of this. Raid boss. Oh, Jerksia. I love being dead. Maybe we're not 100% dead. Alright, we're actually not 100% dead. We're like 99.999% dead. But what we do is we actually play the Azure. Oh, we just do this first and get an assassinate. Duh. Oh, darn. Okay, so we have to Azure into Swashburglar, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay. Alright, I got a new strategy. They need to miss this lethal. Which, you know, unlikely but possible. Free spells? Yeah. Free spell's good. An assassinate, and while I don't think we would have won necessarily, you never know. Never find a time to get the Azumat down. I just don't think you're super favored to win that game regardless of what you're doing, right? Early and big in, hitting the squirrels and the nuts, Varian and raid boss. Who knows what else, right? I'll take 11. It was a really fun deck. Sad we couldn't get the Admiral Hook Tusk, and look at that reward. You even got a golden package